Hey y'all, what's up? It's me. It is Everything Fresh and Sassy. How are you? I hope all is well with you. I do, mind, body, spirit, and in health. So I said I was coming back to do a series of very short videos because I know people, they're busy or they just have short attention spans, and I want to convey some information, as I think some information has either been misconstrued or misunderstood, misconstrued, same thing, redundant. I know. So look, listen, I think there's been some confusion about what the ketogenic diet is. And before I get started, I am not on a ketogenic diet. I will not be on any diet at any time ever again. No more diets, no more vegan diets, no ketogenic diets. I was never on a ketogenic diet. It is more important for me to be healthy than it is for me to try to reach a certain dress size or a number on the scale. Okay, so having said that again for probably the 20th or 30th time, let me just read to you from this list of ketogenic friendly foods. Okay, and I am on a site called Delish, DELISH.com, so you can follow along or check out the site at your leisure whenever you have time. Okay, so on the list of acceptable ketogenic foods, they are as follows. Okay, bacon, I don't do pork, fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, low carb shellfish, shrimp, crab, lobster. According to the Bible, we're not supposed to eat those. Poultry, dark meat, beef, lamb, pork. Don't do pork. Can't stand lamb. Bison, organ meat, liver, tongue, tripe. I'm not eating any liver, I don't think ever. It's nasty. I don't know. Cows be licking, no. And the tripe, that's like the inside lining of the cow's stomach. No thanks. Full fat dairy, butter, cream, yogurt, cheese. Okay. Now it says we can always eat those things. It says sometimes we can eat poultry, white meat. Sometimes. This is the sometime list. Uncured meat, salami, pepperoni, prosciutto, and cold cuts. Cold cuts are processed meats. I don't recommend any type of processed meat if you want to eat clean. I don't do any type of shaved meats, hot dogs, any type of meat that comes inside of a package that you can Ziploc it back up, like frozen meats and things. I don't do those things. But anyway, this is about what's on the keto list, not my list. So pardon the diversion. Okay. You can have sometimes low fat milk. Sometimes you can have almond milk. Sometimes you can have tofu. Who knew? I didn't know. I don't eat tofu because I don't do soy. Pasture raised eggs. It says sometimes. Okay. Greek yogurt. Edamame. Edamame is soy. I don't do soy. Things you never may have. Breaded meat. Chickpeas. Peas, except for sugar snap and snow peas. So you can eat sugar snap and snow peas, just not the I guess they call them sweet peas, okay? Here it says you can always have leafy greens, spinach, kale, arugula, romaine, Swiss chard, mustard greens, collard greens. Wow, it's a lot of vegetables just from the greens, right? So you can eat vegetables, okay? Bell peppers, bok choy, asparagus, cauliflower, broccoli rabe, celery, mushrooms, sprouts, alfalfa, beans, cucumbers, radishes, summer squash, avocado. You can eat all of that. It says you can always eat these things on a keto diet. Then it says sometimes you can have carrots, onions. Look, I bought some Vidalia onions the other day. They were way too sweet. They're messing with the onions. Just get an onion and just put it in a pan with a little water for like 30 seconds and just steam it for 30 seconds. Eat it. You're going to think you're eating a piece of fruit. The onions are so sweet now. Okay, sorry. All right, so sometimes you can have carrots, onions, eggplant, broccoli, ginger, Brussels sprouts, spaghetti squash, artichoke, jicama, or some people call it jicama, but it's jicama, and fennel. Sometimes, okay? It says never. These are the things you're never supposed to eat on a ketogenic diet. Sweet potatoes, leeks, corn, beets, winter squash, butternut, and pumpkin. It says sometimes you can have blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, kiwi, rhubarb, coconut meat, lemon juice, lime juice, honeydew, tomatoes, and olives, black olives and green olives. Now see, that lemon, I drink hot lemon tea just about every day. You know, either first thing, usually I have it first thing in the morning, or I have it in the evening after dinner. So I hope they mean, when they say sometimes, that means you can have it once a day, because I at least do it once a day. Okay. It says you can never have dried fruit, plums, cranberries, apples, pears, grapes, bananas, oranges, pineapples, apricots, mangoes, cherries, and papaya. And I believe that's because of the sugar, and how the sugars in these fruits that they have mentioned that they say you should never eat, these fruits spike the blood sugar, okay? And spiking the blood sugar causes the insulin to react, and the more you have that insulin react, the more issues you're going to have, okay? So those are the fruits you can't eat, the really, really sweet ones. But the ones that aren't very sweet, you can have sometimes. All right? Let's see. All right, and then it says sometimes, as far as nuts are concerned, you can have peanuts, okay? It says you can never have these things on a ketogenic diet. You can never have lentils, black beans, kidney beans, lima beans, navy beans, pinto beans, quinoa, farro, wheat, oats, popcorn, rye, rice, pasta. All of these things spike the blood sugar. And if you are working with a nutritionist, a doctor, they will all tell you that these things, these fruits, these vegetables that they say you can never have, spike the blood sugar, okay? It says you can always have avocado oil, brain octane oil. I don't know what brain octane oil is. I might have to look that up. That don't sound right. Coconut oil, fish oil, MCT oil. MCT oil is medium chained triglyceride oil, okay? Olive oil, cocoa butter, avocado oil, walnut oil. You can also eat walnuts. You can have chia seeds, flax seeds, pecans, pine nuts, macadamia nuts, hazelnuts, full-fat dairy, buttercream, and yogurt. It says sometimes you can have nut butters like almond, pecan, and hazelnut. You can sometimes have pistachios, Brazil nuts, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds. It says you can never have sunflower oil, canola oil. I've been doing canola oil all this time because it has 0 grams of saturated fat. I'm so confused about oil. I don't know what to do. Anyway, back to the list. Okay. It says you can never have sunflower oil, canola oil, margarine, or cashews. Okay. It says you can always have salt, pepper, cumin, basil, cayenne, dill, cilantro, parsley, rosemary, thyme, paprika, full-fat mayonnaise, ranch, and mustard. I don't know about that ranch. I won't be eating ranch. Okay. It says you can sometimes have garlic powder, onion powder, ginger powder, oregano flakes, turmeric powder, mustard powder, and you can have ketchup. That's the sometime list, okay? As far as beverages, it says always you can have bone broth, herbal teas, full-fat milk, water, and seltzer. It says sometimes you can have almond milk, sometimes you can have a low-fat milk, sometimes you can have alcohol. Don't nobody in my family drink. Alcohol, unflavored liquor, low-carb beer, and wine. That doesn't apply to me because we don't do that. You can never have soda, and you can never have fruit juice. Fruit juice sends your blood sugar through the roof quick fast and in a hurry. Sometimes you can have dark chocolate, fat bombs, and low-carb sweeteners. See, now I got a problem with all this fat. They keep talking about you can have fat bombs and you can make pizza dough with 3 pounds of cheese and, all this butter. And you got to make it make sense. You got to make it make sense. And that don't make sense to me. I can't do the fat bombs. I got enough fat to burn. I don't need to put in any more fat. You see what I'm saying? That's how I'm looking at it. That's why I can't follow a keto diet, because some of their principles don't make sense to me. And whatever I decide I'm going to do, I have to make sure that it makes sense. All right, it says you can never have granulated sugar, brown sugar, or coconut sugar. You can never have honey as long as you're on the ketogenic diet. If you want to follow a strict ketogenic diet, then you have to follow these specifications for what you can always eat, what you can sometimes eat, and what you can never eat. That's what this list is. This is not my list, and this is a list of foods for the ketogenic diet. If you want to be ketogenic specific and you want to follow a rigid ketogenic diet, this is the list of foods that I'm giving you that you can use while you're on a ketogenic diet, okay? So that's it. That's the whole list. And again, you can find this list at delish.com. They have a publication as well. They also show you videos on how to make many of their ketogenic foods. I've never used any. I've never even been to this site until just now. But anyway, I thought there was some confusion about what you could and could not eat on a ketogenic diet. And I thought it might be beneficial to share and shed some light on some misinformation, okay? Stay close, stay tuned. I'll be back with another video. It'll be short, I promise.